Ever wondered why your espresso tastes different between a single and a double baskets? The double gives more consistency, better flow, and fuller flavor, while the single? Same coffee, totally different flavor. It's lighter, trickier, but when you get it right, it's pure magic in a cup. It will also allow you to drink more and more espresso every day. Changing between the single and double baskets, don't just change your dose. There are some other tips to consider to not mess up your shots. In this video, we will go through all that from dosing, grinding, puck preparation, and extracting perfect shots. For this tutorial, I am going to use aftermarket non-pressurized baskets, and I am going to start with the double basket. This basket holds around 16 to 18 grams of coffee grounds. For double shot, I am going to use 16 grams of freshly roasted coffee beans. I always get fresh beans from a local roaster for better taste and consistent extractions. Spraying the beans with water before grinding reduces static and also helps with retention in the grinding process. I got this electric coffee beans atomizer from IKAPE, and it works perfect for RDT. It's also magnetic, so I can always stick it to my espresso machine side. I am using the DF54 single-dose grinder. This grinder is pretty consistent. For the beans I am using, I have the grinder set at number 5 for the double shot. The plasma generator in the chute reduces static and producing fluffy grounds with minimal retention. It's also quite fast grinder. I prefer to use the billows to blow off any grounds that might stuck inside. Because I am using non-pressurized basket, I have to pay attention to the puck preparation, as it will affect the whole extraction process. I am using a press rotary WDT tool to break any clumps in the coffee grounds. This will prevent channeling. And using a distributor to level the surface before tamping. For the tamping, I personally prefer a spring-loaded tampers for consistency. Using these tools won't give you only a nice-looking puck, but also will give you consistent shots. I will set my scale on the espresso mood. This smart scale shows the weight, the time, and the flow rate of the extraction, which makes it very efficient and fun to use. I will be aiming for 1:2 ratio, 16 grams in, 32 grams out in about 25 to 30 seconds. I got 37 grams in 27 seconds. The extraction was pretty good. Overall well-balanced, double shot with good body and nice crema on top. The taste was sweet and enjoyable espresso. I really enjoy the espresso from these coffee beans. This single basket holds between 9 and 12 grams of coffee grounds. I will be using 10 grams from the same beans we used before with the double basket. As I told you before, the single shot is a bit trickier to master and needs some more extra work to get a decent shot. That being said, after spraying the beans with some water, I will adjust the grinder more finer than the double basket. I will set my grinder at number 3. The reason I go finer with the single basket is that the puck is much thinner than the double, which will have less resistance to the water pressure, and you will end up with a really quick, sour, and watery shot. I pulled a shot with the same grind size as the double basket for reference, and this was the result. I got 1:2 ratio in about 12 seconds. We all know that I didn't drink this shot as it was super sour and undrinkable. Now let's grind 10 grams on the finer setting. I will do the same steps as I did with the double basket. For the single basket, I will be aiming for 1:2 ratio. 10 grams in, 20 grams out in about 25 seconds. I got 23 grams out in about 24 seconds. Next time, I will have to go slightly finer. It wasn't a bad shot, but I think a bit longer extraction will add more balance and sweetness. Also, the body was a bit lighter. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you ever tried a single basket, feel free to share your experience in the comments section and let's have a conversation.